Hey friends, and welcome to a new vlog. PD just ran out of the room. He's like, not today, mother. I am just getting ready to go to the movie theater with Caroline. We're going to see Forbidden Fruits. I think I mentioned that in the last vlog. I'm excited to see this movie. I have been excited to see this movie because I love Lily Reinhart. I've had a crush on her since Riverdale. And I love Victoria Pedretti too. So I think it'll just be a fun girly time at the movies. And yeah, I've not done shit today, really. I mean, I did like my to-do list. Like, I did laundry, I worked out, I cleaned a little bit, but I didn't really leave the house other than to take Petey for a walk, so I'm in desperate need of some social time. I'll say that. I also ordered a portable AC, which I'll show you, that came last night. And I thought this thing was gonna be a lot bigger. I thought it was gonna be like this big. But then this came in the mail. And all it came with was some instructions, these little, I don't know what these things are, and the cord. And I cracked open the instructions today and I started reading them. And I was like, I don't know what the hell this is saying. So I'm gonna wait till someone who knows how to read instruction manuals can kind of come in with the assist. Because this thing is in so many languages, but it makes no sense to me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna do that. Because as I told you, this AC is pretty finicky. Oh, I meant to call my apartment management about this AC to see if they'll replace it, because we're at another standstill when it comes to progress for installing a new AC. But yeah, so I'm fairly depressed today. On a scale of like 1 to 10, I'd say I'm at like a 7, but I haven't cried. Like, this is the thing that's nice, is I feel kind of more of like a low grade depression all the time, as opposed to like a crying every hour type depression. So I'll take that as a win. A win is a win. Depression in regards to my recent breakup. Tomorrow is the Swimply, and so yeah, there are things to look forward to in this life. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
In the beautiful Americana.
Look at that waterfall. Just got out of the movie. It was fun. It was really a fun time had at the theater. I would give it like a B+. The plot needed tightening, but the vibe and the aesthetic and the performances were wicked fun. This was Forbidden Fruits, by the way. And we did see Josette from Muna at the movie theater. She was to our right in our same row, so that was cool. If you don't know who she is, look it up. Look up Muna. Great music, lesbian icons. So yeah, that was fun. Hello friends, and happy Sunday. I just picked up a little latte to go to a Swimply in Burbank. Never been to the Swimply before, so that's exciting. Yeah, this morning was kind of a I don't have words. I'm just still in the pits. I'm just still in the sads. So I just kind of laid on the couch this morning and was in my feelings. So it's good that I'm getting out of the house. That's all I'm gonna say. I have a new bathing suit. It's this little pink bikini. I got it from Hollister. Shout out to Hollister. They've got some good bathing suits this season. Caroline got a couple as well. We were just remarking on Hollister really showing up and showing out for... I feel like they're trying to become the new Aerie, and it's working, because Aerie's really gone down in quality with their bathing suits. They just don't have the right like cuts anymore, in my opinion. Okay, let's go see our friends. Hopefully that'll turn this day around. Cool day with the girlies. And I'm crushing cornhole. I didn't know I had this talent. I usually have terrible hand-eye coordination, but I'm honestly crushing the cornhole. So you learn something new about yourself every day. Jersey Mike's.
Who's?
This is mine.
Oh, sorry.
NFL. Phone eats first. Hey friends, it is Monday evening and I'm just getting ready for my date tonight. So I'm going on a second date with the girl that I mentioned last week. And yeah, we're going out to get dinner. I'll do a little fit check for you. We've got this Target top, Old Navy tank, Old Navy wide leg jeans. And yeah, my hair is like kind of in need of a wash, but we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, so today was actually one of the better days I've had in a while since the breakup, actually, because I went out to lunch with my mom in the middle of the day between sessions, and we went to Republic, which I love, and it was just good vibes. I got a pair of jeans at the Gap afterwards because it's right down the street. I'll show you guys those maybe later tomorrow. But yeah, the vibes were honestly good today. Like, I didn't feel as sad and depressed. I was like I wrote some new affirmations yesterday, and I've just been like saying those to myself before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning, and I think that is helping, or I hope it is. Wish me luck on the date tonight. Hope it goes well, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Well, I'm back from my date. Ugh, you guys, I'm just not having the best luck dating recently. I'm really not. I mean, it was fine. It was just like, I got really tired. At the end, I was like literally trying to suppress a yawn. It's not like she was boring. It's just she talked a lot, and I just sort of felt like at the end, like, she wasn't really asking me any questions. She was more talking about herself. I was like asking follow-up questions and like, you know, maintaining the conversation, but I just feel like there was a real like lack of curiosity after a while, and that's where I just get really tired and kind of like burnt out, where it doesn't feel like it's a back and forth. It's more just like one person talking. And then at the end of the night, I was like, what the hell? I'll kiss her and just like see if there's chemistry. And then there just like wasn't, like the kiss like wasn't good. I was like, what is this? So I'm just kind of feeling bummed because like, I don't know, I got my hopes up a bit more about her after our first date. And now I'm like, I don't know, like I guess I'll give it a third date just to see, but it was like, yeah, it was just kind of underwhelming, and I think I like got my hopes up. So I just feel like I can't really catch a break with dating right now. Like the vibes are just not good. So I'm feeling a little bit sad. And it had been a good day because it was like, wow, I'm not like feeling as sad about the breakup today. But of course now I'm like feeling a little bit sad. Thankfully I have therapy tomorrow. I'm going to talk about this then. I really need therapy tomorrow. It can't come at a better time. But nevertheless, we carry on. I don't have any other dates scheduled. Well, I had a date scheduled tomorrow, but I think he's ghosting me. This is what I'm saying. Karma is just like not on my side right now, dating wise. But I'm just gonna like take it easy a little bit and just like focus on seeing friends. And then like I'm going to the movies with my mom on Wednesday. So I'm just gonna kind of take it easy these next few days and just see what comes of that. But yeah, I don't know, just like a little bit of a disappointing night, not gonna lie. Hello, friends, and happy Thursday morning. It's morning still. I have been better. How many times can I say that over the course of how many vlogs? Yeah, I'm just, still in the stages of grief. But what have I been up to? On Tuesday night, Caroline and I watched the Hannah Montana special, which was fun and fine. I don't know, Miley Cyrus is just like fun to watch. Like, she's just such an erratic, interesting person to me. And I actually really have liked her music over the years. And I think she has an incredible singing voice. Alex Cooper did not need to be there, and we all know that. I really can't stand her. And I've had to deal with Alex Cooper twice this past week with the Jessie interview and now with the Hannah Montana special. And I'm like, that's enough Alex Cooper for the next year for me, for my money. But yeah, that was a fun night. And then, I don't know, yesterday I just kind of like started to feel depressed as fuck again and had no energy to do anything. So that was hard. But my mom and I went to see Project Hail Mary last night.
So there's 2 different movie theaters in this building?
No, there's just one. But there's... And we loved it. We had such a fun time at the theater. It was so long, but we both cried, and it was just a really fun, sweet film. And I just love Ryan Gosling, so I was sat. I'm sat when it comes to him. And yeah, but I need to get out of the house. There's some like very ominous flies just like chilling outside of my car's windshield right now. I don't like their energy. I need to get out of the house and get some notes done, and then I have a check-in with my therapist at 1 o'clock. And I think that will be good. I just need all the support I can get right now. I feel like I'm just still going through the 5 stages of grief, and that's kind of what it is. But we've got some things on the books this weekend, so as always, staying booked and busy. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later.
When I was in high school, and I felt left out.
No.
Yeah. Plain old me, like no one wanted to ask me to prom, and then I tried to ask one of my guy friends to senior prom, and he didn't even want to go with me. Yeah. Which hurt my feelings. So just no northern guy was for me.
Well, you got yourself a cowboy now.
Ain't that I do.
Hey friends, and happy Saturday. I know it's been a little while since we last spoke. I've just been in my depressive bag, so I haven't really had the energy. And I know I'm wearing the same shirt as the last time we spoke. Whatever. It's been one of those weeks. I just saw Catherine. We got a little coffee at Commissary, and that was good. I had a nice little event sesh about the breakup, and we were just kind of in our like man-hating bag, which felt good. And then yesterday I did well, it was going to be a co-working afternoon with Caroline, but then we both had cancellations in the afternoon, so we just ended up gabbing for literally like 3 hours and then watching the Real Housewives of Rhode Island premiere with Ashley I. Now, my lore with Ashley I is that I'm a long time fan of her. I met her actually at LAX, and when we were both flying to Boston, I met her and her husband, Jared Haben, and their dog. And I actually had a long convo with them, which was fun. Anyway, yeah, Real Housewives of Rhode Island looks like it's gonna be fun. You guys know I'm just a Salt Lake City purist, or I have been, but I'm happy to get in on the ground floor with Rhode Island because I think that that will be good to start from the top with those girls. They do all look the same to me. They all have that kind of like black or slightly like honey brunette color hair. They all have the same Rhode Island accents, and they all look the same. They all seem to go to the same plastic surgeon, but they're entertaining. So I'm about to get my nails done because they're very grown out, and then I left my Kindle at Caroline's. I left my Kindle at Caroline's last night, which was really sad because I'm currently reading this book called Strangers by Belle Burden. You've probably heard of it because it's been kind of all the rage amongst the readers. And it's honestly very cathartic to read because it's about like going through the grief process. This woman's husband left her after like 21 years. And obviously my life is not as dramatic as that right now, but I am going through the grief process. So it's nice to just kind of like read someone else's perspective about that process. So I need to get back to it. I'm like 83% of the way through. So I'm gonna finish it today. And then tonight I have a date with some guy. I don't fucking know, y'all. I'm just still out here meeting people. Yet to feel a spark with anyone lately, but we keep going. Hope springs eternal, apparently. I have a date tonight and then 2 dates tomorrow, a coffee date and a drinks date. So we'll see if at least one of those gets canceled, because that honestly right now in this moment is sounding like so much work, but whatever. So let's go get our nails done. I actually have no idea what color I'm gonna go with, so it will be a surprise to us all. And yeah, I will show you when they're all done. Alrighty. Nails are done. I'm obsessed, as always. Amazing catching up with my girl. I just feel like this color really complements my skin tone. I got my colors done when I was like a teenager and they said I was a spring. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like this is in the spring color palette, so I think it's serving. Anyway, gonna go drive to Caroline's to get my Kindle now. Well, team, in an incredibly unfortunate twist of fate, I just realized that my date tonight is in West Hollywood. I thought it was in Toluca Lake. I like mixed up the locations. So I'm just frantically figuring out whether I should call an Uber or drive. And I think I have to call an Uber because I have no idea what the parking situation is there. And I'm like, I really don't want to drop this money right now on an Uber, but there's just no way. And I feel so bloated right now. I really am now regretting all of my life choices. I really thought it was like a 15-minute drive. I don't know how. If I'd known, I would have negotiated a different location because this is actually crazy and I don't want to go now. Pray for me. Hey friends, happy Sunday. I wanted to catch you up about my date last night. As much of a hajj as it was to get there, and as much as I spent on the Uber, I'm actually glad I went, ultimately, because he was really sweet. We had such fun conversations. We had a nice makeout, and he actually knows some people that I went to college with. So we were able to have a laugh and a half about just like the shenanigans. If you all don't know, I went to BU. I was in their theater program, and it was like a pretty small major. So like he was like, oh, I know someone who went there. And I was like, I'm sure I know who they are. And I did. And we were just kind of goofing about this particular guy that he knows who's like a family friend who was a bit of a Casanova, let's say, in his day. And I just got a lot of tea about what he's been up to since, and we were just joking about that. So it was fun. He was sweet. You know, I can never get my hopes up too much about these people, Lord knows. But I think I'll see him again, and it was just a fun date to like reinvigorate my optimism that like, oh, maybe I actually can have like a funny and fun conversation and also be attracted to someone. Because lately there's just been like no spark, and I've just been getting the ick from like everyone that I've been going out on a date with. So yeah, it was really nice to be like, oh my gosh, wow, I'm actually not unattracted to you. So that was big. And my mom has been saying for a while, she's like, all it takes is one good date to like kind of help you get over the hump when it comes to a rough breakup. Now, I don't know if I'm over the hump, but this was a good date to kind of get me back into just more of like a positive mindset. And I just like haven't been as depressed today, so that's fun. We love to see that. Anyway, I don't really have anything to do today until my date later tonight. The guy I was gonna get coffee with this afternoon canceled because he's sick, so I'm kind of relieved about that because I don't think I had the energy to do 2 dates today. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill, probably finish this latest season of Love on the Spectrum, which I'm loving, and do some reading. I finished this Strangers. It was great. And I just started Adult Braces by Lindy West, who, that's been a very controversial book because people are saying she was sort of coerced into a non-monogamous throuple. And if you don't know this drama, Google it. I can't even go into all the lore. But so far, I'm like 10% of the way through. So far, her writing is just really annoying me because it's very like zany millennial core and stream of consciousness, and it's just like not really my vibe at all. I don't quite know how to describe it other than zany millennial core. It's giving very like blogger from 2012, which yeah, is not really for me, but we'll see if it gets better. Anyway, I think I might close the vlog here. And I just want to thank you all for going on this journey with me and allowing me to feel sad and depressed and just like talk about that and share my thoughts and feelings, because I feel kind of bad that every vlog lately I'm like, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm grieving, but I don't really know what else to say. Like, I have to be honest with you all. I'm not gonna pretend that everything's fine when it's not. So yeah, I don't know what to vlog about if not what I'm actually feeling. So thank you for your patience with me as I navigate this process, this breakup, this grief process, and just getting my nervous system back. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for being here. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.